Hello and welcome to Hamlet, my first pre-production vlog. I'm going to be looking to do a video production of Hamlet for YouTube. It's going to be slow. It's going to be scene by scene, real slow. And I'm not sure when it will be taking place. I used to pursue filmmaking, as some of you may know, back in 2002, 2003. Put it aside, tried screenplay writing for a couple of years, and then put that down, picked up regular writing in last August 2011. But with the YouTube era, I've been exposed to some things. It's neat to see what people are doing, and I created Dark's Media Empire as an avenue to do some video stuff for fun and also some productions, hopefully. So I'm going to be meeting with my sister, who I'm hoping will co-produce it with me. She's actually a professional opera singer. She doesn't make a living at it, but she has a master's degree and she's a great singer and she does perform and she has made money. But you know, she's like a traditional starving artist, right? But she's amazing, artistic, and so I'm going to try to get her involved with at least the artistic design and whatnot. And I actually think I might have her play Hamlet's mother, maybe some other roles. She's a real good actress. I'm hoping that I don't have to act in this. I will if I have to, but I'm really hoping I cannot. I'd rather just direct it and produce it and edit it and stay behind the camera. To give you a little of my history, the reason I got involved with Shakespeare was when I was a teenager. My brother actually wanted to be. My brother's about a year and 3 months younger than me. He wanted to be a professional actor. He joined a community theater group. He wanted to be discovered. Talked me, and I was very shy at the time. He talked me into joining it with him. It was a very slow process. 3-4 months of people getting together, reading lines, etc., etc. We did Merchant of Venice. I played small roles, like different roles. My brother was playing a lead right off the bat. And then ended up sticking with this theater group for about 3 years. We did Midsummer Night's Dream and Merry of Windsor and Merchant of Venice. We also did a couple of children's play, Alice in Wonder Garden, and we also did Christmas Carol, a radio show thing. Anyway, it helped me a lot, just social skills, because I was very shy going through school. And but what happened is he came to realization that he wasn't going to be discovered. Probably the likelihood of it happening was not good that way. So he went to acting school instead for a little while. And during that, what happened for me is that I fell in love with theater. The whole process, the people behind the scenes and getting together and building, making something happen. And I also fell in love with Shakespeare, the language. So I have a decent understanding of Shakespeare, because that's one of the things about Shakespeare is a lot of people just don't understand it, and it's not an intelligence thing. It has to do with it being Old English, and it's another language to a degree. But when you go through a process of learning a role and being around it for 2, 3, 4 months straight, when you're full-blown building up into a production, you're so exposed to it, and you hear conversations and you learn about what your lines mean, and you, at least for me, you start to learn the language and understand it, and then you understand 80% or more of most of Shakespeare because of it. I would say 20% of it, or a good part of it, you may never understand, because it's like jokes of the time, comments that have relevance in the time it was written that don't necessarily now. So some of that historical inside stuff, it's not a matter of understanding, it's a matter of history. Anyway, I'm going to be doing my first meeting on Saturday with my sister to just talk about what we're going to be filming is the Act 1, Scene 1. I actually was, I should say, 10 years later, I ended up getting into a production of Hamlet. I missed theater. Actually, it was about 9 or 10 years later, I got into a production of Hamlet where I played one of the soldiers. Originally was casted as Francisco, very small role. But then he dropped out, so then I was moved up to Benvolio, which is one of the two. Well, there's several guards in this first act, Scene 1. But Francisco's there on guard, and then he goes off guard, and because Bernardo, the character I played, comes on and relieves him, and then Marcellus comes on with Horatio, and they Marcellus and Bernardo have actually seen the ghost of Hamlet's father, who has died recently. Anyway, don't want to go too much into that. I just wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and show a video from Kenneth Branagh's version of Hamlet, of Act 1, Scene 1. I'm going to go ahead and include it down below this vlog. I just wanted to. I'm going to start to talk about Hamlet as I move towards it and through it, and I'm hoping maybe even to kind of document some of the whole production. That would be great. So enjoy the Kenneth Branagh's version. I actually haven't even seen the whole movie. I think it's like 4 hours. Parts of it I liked. I haven't seen the whole thing. Parts of it I liked. Parts of it I didn't. He's kind of a hyper guy, very hyper guy. But at the same time, I think that's on purpose because there's so many words. He kind of tries to get it going, and still is like 4 hours. Anyway, enjoy his version. Disregard the hyperness of some certain moments. I really think that's just Kenneth Branagh. So enjoy this version of Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 1. This is a scene that I look to be doing, hopefully maybe even in the winter or fall this year, if I can get it all together.